everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Odette and I do weekly fashion and lifestyle videos for the working girl. On my channel I discuss everything from high street, so that's the like of Zara, Mango, Topshop, all the way to luxury designer brands and items. So there's a little bit of something here for everybody depending on what you're after. And today's video I'm going to talk about my 2022 luxury wish list items. I have debated whether I should split this up into two, but I think I'm just going to end up doing it into one because yeah, I just feel like it's great to have everything in one video. So this video might be a little bit long. I do apologize. I would recommend for you to watch this either when you're working out or you have time to kill or you're cooking or something, just something that you're doing just so that the time can go by very quickly and you don't feel like you're stuck in the video for so long. But I promise you it's going to be worth it because I have a lot of interesting items on here. Usually when I do these videos, it's just to help keep me in check when it comes to spending so I don't go off. I have to say in the past years that I've been shopping luxury items, I have always gone out of my wish list, but I don't regret any of the things that I bought because I either bought it because I saw it at a still or it was the last one and I knew if I didn't get it now I probably would miss out on it completely. And because it's a guide, I don't have to get everything on there and I'm more than happy to push things forward to the next day. Before I start listing the items, I'm going to quickly talk about how I categorize the items in my wish list. If you want to skip all of that, then I'm going to put a timestamp here for you to go straight into the items that I selected. Otherwise, I definitely recommend that you should understand my thought pattern because that could potentially help you as well if you're beginning to curate or you're thinking about purchasing luxury things. About 60% of the items on my wish list are bags, and one of the reasons why I always go for luxury bags more so than ready to wear is because my weight tends to fluctuate quite a bit. I am not at my ideal weight and I have to figure out how to change my lifestyle completely so that I can be at my ideal weight. So whilst I'm figuring that out, I'm focusing on purchasing items that have nothing to do with, I want to say, my weight. So that's things like bags, shoes and accessories, so that's kind of jewelry. Having said that, this is the first time that I've put one or two luxury clothing items on my wish list, and the only reason why I've done that is because I have capped my purchase price per luxury item. So for example, I could decide that I'm not going to spend about £500 on a clothing item. I feel like if I'm getting something that I really like, then that's less of a £500 is less of a blow if I can't wear it, say, in 3 or 4 years time for me. But if I was spending, let's say, 1,500 on a Gucci dress or whatever and I can't wear it again in 3 years because I've lost weight, I would be really upset about that. So whilst figuring out my weight, I'm going to focus on purchasing items that I know can't do that. So in this list I have featured about 2 or 3 luxury clothing items, but they're more on the lower end of luxury price spectrum. So the first bag I'm after is by the brand Brendan Blackwood and it's a denim bag. Basically it's like a tote bag, but it also comes with a long strap. The first time I saw this bag was on Monroe Still and I immediately fell in love with it for 2 reasons. First of all, I've been after a denim bag for some time, but I'm not willing to pay, I want to say, the premium price for denim. I'm going to give an example of Chanel. Chanel do great denim bags with gold hardware, which I absolutely love, but like I said, I'm not going to pay, I don't know, what was that, 3, 4, 5,000 pounds for a denim bag? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Brandon Blackwood bags are a lot more affordable when you start comparing to a lot of the high-end luxury houses, so they're a lot more affordable. But I haven't been able to see this bag. I don't know if it's completely discontinued or if it's a case where I have to keep stalking the website until I find it. But like I said, I've wanted a denim bag for a very long time, but I don't want to pay a premium price for denim because I don't believe it will have the same longevity as you would a leather bag or a canvas bag. So the second bag on my luxury wish list is the bag that I saw towards the end of last year and I finally decided I was going to get it. For a very long time I have thought about getting the Fendi Baguette bag and I've been looking at it especially on the pre-loved market because you do get it at a decent price for pre-love and there's a lot of the vintage ones there as well. And so I've been looking at it for some time, but I've never really taken the plunge. I've never really made that decision to get it because I hadn't quite seen the perfect one until I saw this multicolor bag on Monroe Stills. I think it was a shopping vlog that she was doing in Miami and she kind of panned the camera towards that one. I think she ended up getting it. She did end up getting it. But at the time, as soon as I saw it on her shopping vlog when she just was looking at it, I immediately fell in love with it and I just decided I had to get it. And I finally did, but that's going to be in another video. But yeah, I absolutely love that bag. It's extremely gorgeous. It's perfect. The base is brown, which goes with a lot of the neutral outfits that I own. It's a bag that I can see myself wearing all black and put it on that bag, or I can wear a lot of beige or even colorful clothes and still hold that bag because it's very versatile like that. So that's a bag after my own heart. Still in the Fendi spirit, I want a Fendi First bag. I've seen one Fendi First bag that I love. I haven't seen it in person. I only saw it on the Fendi, I want to say, runway show. Well, I didn't see it in person, it was on their website, and I took a picture of it, took it to the essay, and I was like, I really want this bag. And he basically said, if you wanted it, you should have gotten on the wish list, because we haven't actually had one on display, because as soon as it came out, everyone got on the wish list and it's just literally been rolling. So I put my name down. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I don't know if they're still producing it. I have no idea whether it's a limited edition. I know it's for the spring summer collection, but yeah, that's what the bag looks like. It's extremely pretty to me. I love the colors. I don't have too many black bags because my outfits tend to be a bit neutral. So because of that, I tend to buy colorful luxury handbags. If I'm wearing an all black outfit like I have on today, then I would pair it with something that's a bit more multicolored just to have that pop of color. So that's typically my style or what I like. So a lot of the bags you're going to see here are mostly going to be colorful bags. I say all that to say that's kind of why I wanted this multicolored bag. The next bag I want to share with you guys is not really a priority as far as my wish list is concerned. I can see it easily moving to the next year's list or the year after that, and this is the Louis Vuitton leather bag. So when it comes to Louis Vuitton house, I do love their monochrome, I have to say, but I am not obsessed with it like a lot of people are. I actually have a preference for their leather bags, and I'm talking about the Louis Vuitton My Love Me bag, and that's for the spring summer collection. And the one specifically that I'm after is one of their trio colored bags. I tend to like bags that have multicolors on it because it just makes the bag a little bit more versatile. And so it's either that one or the Vavent bag. The Vavent bag has been on my wish list for 2 years now, and the colors that they have, I am not really crazy about it, so I'm kind of waiting for them to come out in a colorway that I really love. But these are the two bags that I'm kind of after, and for me it's either or. I wouldn't get both of them. I think they're quite similar in terms of shape and functionality, so it's just about finding the right color for me. Next bag I'm gonna get, and I have decided that this bag I'm definitely gonna get it this year because I've seen it on the pre-love market for a good price, and that's the Saint Laurent Puffer Mini Lou bag. This bag has been on my wish list. I think last year I was 100% certain I was gonna get it last year, but I didn't end up doing that. I think one of the reasons why I'm not too pressed to get it is because I keep seeing it on the pre-loved market for a good price, and so I'm like, okay, there's no rush for me to get it. I guess let me focus on some of the other ones that I feel like it's going to be harder for me to get, and then when I have time or when I'm kind of done with that, then I can come to this one. But I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and purchase it this year, sometime this year. I don't know when, but I'm going to do that. I need a red bag in my collection. Another bag that I love, and this is just a recent addition on my luxury wish list, and that's the Prada re-edition in the crystal one. The first time I saw this bag, I was just like, no, not really, that's not me. How am I gonna style it? I can't style it during the day. But I have to say, Cassie and Maria, I think these are two luxury influencers as well, they have convinced me that this is a bag that can absolutely be worn during the day. You just have to know how to wear it, and you just have to have the confidence to wear it. And I absolutely agree with them. This is a day and a night bag. It's a fun bag, and I've seen it in store. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I have to say I still like it. It was meant to be a limited edition, but now it comes back every now and again on the Prada website. Plus this bag is going for double the price on the pre-love market, which I think is ridiculous. Whilst this bag is 100% a trend, but I think there would come a point where you won't see too many people wearing this bag during the day anymore. And when that time comes, I think it's still very much applicable to night, especially if you're going to like a fancy dinner. Definitely this would work 100%. Yes, it is a trendy item, but it's a trendy item that can transition to a very special occasion item as well. Hopefully that makes sense. And next bag on my wish list has been on my wish list since I started creating this stuff. Is my ABC Dio bag. This is another bag that I absolutely feel like I have to get this year as well. I just haven't found it in the right color. So initially I wanted it in the shade green, but when I went to the store, the green wasn't, the color wasn't as strong as I thought it was going to be. On the website, I feel like they've probably edited it in a way to make the color pop a bit more, but in person it doesn't have that same wow factor. Yes, I definitely want a My ABC bag because it's just a classic bag. The more I explore green, especially sage green, the more I see that it's very much a bag that can go with a lot of items. You just have to know what items to style them with. Next bag on my wish list is the Chanel bag in a color blue, the specific one that I was after, and I almost got it. And this picture I'm sharing with you, I actually took it in person at a Chanel store in Harrods. I wanted a blue one, but I wanted in the size of the purple. So I went on the wait list for that, but I still haven't been called up. However, the 22S is coming very soon. So that's the summer collection, spring summer collection Act 2. There seem to be a couple of blue bags on there, and I'm very much interested in picking up one of those blue bags. I've never actually done a Chanel unboxing on my channel before, so if I do manage to get that bag, then I would share it with you guys on my channel. One of the reasons why I'm excited about this bag is because this would be from my bonus. So I haven't been paid my bonus yet, but I know how much I'm going to expect, and it's actually really good. I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised when I saw it, and I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna sort out my credit cards, I'm gonna do a bit of investments, and some of the money I'm gonna use it to buy a Chanel bag. So yeah. The next bag on my wish list is a Chanel Caramel. Still, I hear it's coming in 22S. If I can get 2 Chanel bags, then I'm probably done with my luxury wish list for the year. But I know getting the caramel bag would be nearly impossible because I'm not what you call a Chanel customer, right? Well, I am a customer, but I'm more of a seasonal customer. Like every now and again you can see me. I'm not a regular customer. That's the word I was looking for. And I feel like the caramel bags would most likely go to the regular customers. I feel like the caramel bag would most likely go to the regular customers instead of their seasonal customers like myself. So that's another reason why I put the blue one there as the backup. But if I can get the caramel, that would be great. When it comes to Chanel bags, I'm not really interested in buying it on the pre-loved market unless it's vintage, because the markup price is absolutely ridiculous. I just think, what's the point of buying a bag just to go and sell it again? I mean, I understand that it's a business, and don't get me wrong, I do think resellers do add value, but for me, I think it's a lot more honorable if you're buying from sellers already who have used the bag and maybe are not interested, or who haven't used the bag but they've changed their mind about it and they can't return it, rather than going into the store and buying it just to sell it at a premium. I think that's a little bit unfair, but that's just my opinion. Maybe I should be quicker next time, I don't know, but yeah, that's just my thoughts. But that's why I feel like I would rather go and buy in store, and if I can't get it, then I'm happy to get something else rather than buy brand new on the second-hand market, basically. With the caramel, I think it's either going to be a mini or medium. I haven't quite decided yet. So the next bag is a Chanel cocoa handle. So I have had a look at the different cocoa handles, and I've had the opportunity to buy a couple of cocoa handles in the store, but I've never quite found the right color, because the first time I fell in love with a cocoa handle was that teal green color, iridescent color from, I think it was 18B or 18C collection. I can't remember which of the two it was, but I know it's from 4 years ago because I have seen it on the pre-loved market. That is my biggest regret, seeing that bag and delaying or thinking that it would come back again, because the time I saw it, there were like 3 or 4 of them on different websites, and I was like, okay, this is a popular bag, but I haven't seen it since then. So this is definitely on my wish list. This specific color, if I can find it on the pre-loved market, I would get it. I could still get a cocoa handle in a different color, but it would have to be something that made me feel the same way that this bag made me feel when I first saw it. And then the last bag that I'm gonna say, it's nothing specific, but it's a white bag. I'm not too picky about which brand I want to get it from, but I know the bag has to speak to my heart. So far, the closest thing I've seen to a bag that I want is from Chanel, and it's more of their mini bags, because I want a white bag with a age gold hardware. I don't want the light gold hardware business. I'm not really into that, or silver. I want white and age gold because it makes the white pop a bit more. And so that's why I've kind of left it open rather than trying to restrict myself to a particular bag or particular house. If I just see the right bag in that type of colorway, then I would go ahead and get it. So that's it for my handbags. So if you've been loving the video so far, don't forget to give us a like. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss a video when I do upload. So starting with the accessories, the first thing I want is an Hermes reversible belt, and I want the brown and black duo. I haven't quite decided what the belt buckle is going to look like. I went to Hermes about a couple of weeks ago just to look at the different buckles, and I think it's one of those things that I would have to go in store and try it on and make up my mind. I thought I could decide and buy the belt online, but I think I'd have to actually go into Hermes and do that whole procedure of trying it on. You get 2 in 1 because you get the black side and then you get the brown side as well. So that's why I decided to go with this. I was like, okay, it's a bit more expensive, but if I wanted to get the Christian Dior one, which is the one I actually wanted to get in black, I would be losing out because I only get just the black one instead of the brown side as well. The next thing I want is a Gucci earring. The specific one I want looks like this. I haven't seen it in person. I would love to see it in person, but I've seen it only online, and it's not a very popular earring set, but I absolutely love it. It's gold, it's aged gold as well, which is my favorite type of gold. I'm hoping it's something not too long, maybe about the length of this one that you see. That way I can wear it to work. The next item on my luxury wish list is a pair of Amina Muaddi Begum heels. Is it Begum or Begum? I don't know. Begum heels. I'm looking for the green, this lime green one. So I've been after this one for a very long time. With Amina Muaddi, once she releases heels, they normally get sold out and they rarely come back. So it's very possible that I would never have access to this. I don't know. If I don't find it, it's not the end of the world. I do have a pair from her already, and I know she would keep releasing very interesting colors, and I might fall in love with another color. With that in mind, I'm a little bit flexible when it comes to this pair of heels. The next pair of heels that I really want to get is a Manolo Blahnik. I don't own any pair of Manolo, can't pronounce it, Manolo Blahnik. When I try to say it fast, it just, I get tongue-tied. I don't own any pair of Manolo Blahniks, and I think I want it in the green pack as well, which is a bit weird because I want the Amina Muaddi ones in green, but I do want it either in green or in blue. I've tried on the black and it's quite nice, but I think if I was to get a pair, I would want to get it in a color that stands out a bit more. The item that I definitely want, and I tried this one on in the Max Mara shop in Prague, and that is the trench coat. It's kind of a dark mustard yellow color. I don't know how to explain it, but I remember I tried it and I was just like, this is extremely pretty. But the size that they had in store was too small because it couldn't quite button. But I knew when I saw it, I loved it immediately. I had no doubts in my mind that this was a bag that was after my own. This was a bag. See, I love bags so much that I'm calling clothes bag. This was a jacket, a clothing item that was after my own heart. One of my favorite coat brands is Max Mara. I do own one coat from them, and that coat I wear it all the time, or I want to wear it all the time. There's no other coat that literally speaks to my heart as that one. And the interesting thing is, which is what I said about coats at the beginning, if you listen to my explanation, is that this coat is actually quite oversized on me. It's not my size, but when I wear it, it's not that obvious. It just looks like part of the style that I'm creating with it. Like I said, I'm a little bit okay with buying coats now, and if I lose weight down the line, I would still wear those same coats because they would just be seen as a little bit oversized on me, which is okay. So the next item that I want as well, and this is a bit more on the affordable side when it comes to luxury, it's a dress from Hanifa. I have decided I want to start investing in knitwear pieces, so Hanifa is definitely a brand I want to get into. Another brand that I want to buy stuff from as well is Kaya Collective. I already ordered one dress from her and I'm just waiting for it, but I definitely want to pick up more items from her if I find that I really like the one that I ordered. So that's it for my wish list. If you've watched to this point, thank you so much. I appreciate it. As I get the items, I will be sharing it with you on here and also on my Instagram, so definitely follow me on my Instagram because I will be doing a lot of the unboxing on there. So let me know if there are any items that you all know are already on your wish list, or if I've put you onto any items that you really weren't paying attention to but now you're thinking about getting it. All those different things, do let me know in the comment section. Let's have a chat. Thank you so much for watching to this point. Don't forget to click the like button if you do like the video, and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you know every single time that I upload. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.